So started. I just stopped and started again. Loading video. Live. Okay. That was weird. Don't know what happened to the video feed then. But so anyway, this is the star system. It's saying it's live again. I guess. I don't know. That was weird. I thought the internet went down. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and build up some money because I've finally managed to get out of my Sidewinder. The Sidewinder is the standard basic starting ship, and if your ship gets destroyed you can get another one for free. I've just got a Viper, which is quite a good ship. But anyway, let's take a quick look around the cockpit. Over here we have our navigation, transactions, contacts, sub-targeting and cargo information over here. Then over here is our location. That is what we're targeting in the middle there. That is our basic menu in the middle. When we're in flight, that will actually be our radar and scanner and all that kind of stuff. That is a representation of our ship. The green of the green. Wow, have I been drinking that much? The blue circles around it indicate our shield strength. The percentage underneath it is our hull strength. Now, when we're targeting an enemy, we will have that view there of the enemy, so we'll be able to see how much hull and armor and all that kind of stuff that he has. After that, we have our pip system. Now, we have 6 pips that we can divert into systems, energy, engines, weapons, and all that kind of stuff. You only have 6, so you can't max everything out at once, so you have to be a little bit careful. After that, we have our fuel gauge, and that tells us how much fuel in tonnage we're consuming per hour. Other information below it, like mass locked, which means we're mass locked to the station, so we can't just boost off it. Landing gear is out, and our cargo scoop is not. Now, this panel has all of our information, like our combat rank, our trade rank, and our explorer rank. We're basically bottom of the barrel and everything. Then I have 15 grand left. Now, my ship, if I was to destroy this ship and I wanted to rebuy it, it would cost me 16 grand, so I couldn't actually afford to lose this ship again. Over here we have all the modules that are attached to our ship, and how good they are and how much power they're taking, and you can turn individual modules off. And then we've got my point defense turret there, which has 50 rounds in the magazine and a spare 10,000. Multi-cannons, fuel scoops, fire groups, cargo, and our ship functions. Now, another cool thing that I like about this game, if we go to Starport Services, I love that sound, doo-doo-doo-doo. If we have a look at outfitting, there is a lot we can actually do to these ships. These are all your internal systems. You can pretty much, most of these can be swapped out, upgraded, and all that kind of stuff. And then we have paint jobs and things. From what I can understand, paint jobs have to be brought. We can get mostly harmless combat there. Not overly a fan of the fact that we have to buy those, but having said that, I understand this is an online game and they do have to make money somewhere. At least there's no pay to win stuff in this yet anyway. The bulletin board is where we actually can get missions from. So we've got merc jobs available. What does that mean? So we have to go to a war zone and kill 8 enemy targets, and we will get paid 23 grand. That actually is a bad deal in my opinion. The mission system in this game, I have to be honest, is complete and utter garbage. Basically, when you get to a starport or a dock, you roll a dice. Maybe you'll have missions you can do there, maybe you won't. All the missions will give you a tiny amount of money that isn't really worth the time, unless you're a starting player. I'm still kind of a starting player. I've only just upgraded out of my starting ship. But that will give us 13 grand, and this is considered illegal. So I represent a group of specialist collectors with very few blah 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 blah. So I have to go to Fildar, which is where I am, and we have to find a black box. And we have 4 hours to complete that. So let's accept that. That should actually technically be easy. The only thing is, if you scoop up cargo in space, and this is another thing I think they're doing wrong. If you're lucky enough to find cargo, and if you pick that cargo up, it's considered illegal. It doesn't matter whether a friend gave you that cargo, whether you found it, whether you destroyed an enemy ship and they dropped cargo. If you did not buy that cargo, it's illegal. Also, if you accidentally dump your cargo into space and then pick it back up, say you accidentally flick a switch and you dump your cargo, if you then pick that cargo up, it's illegal. That is a very, very broken system in my opinion. Now, according to Star Citizen, they say if you find cargo floating out in space, then it's fair game to whoever collects it. That's the way it should be in my opinion. We're going to accept that. And let's get out of here. For instance, we have missions like that. I can't actually do it. This faction does not trust me enough. But they're offering me 632 credits to do some courier missions to that system. 632 credits, I don't care what they want, it's not worth it. I probably couldn't even get refueled for that much. But anyway, let's lunch. Get the hell out of here. I'm playing this game with a X55 HOTAS, and it is fantastic. The sense of immersion is amazing. Okay, so let's undock from this bad boy and go looking for our target. Right, nice. Let's get out of here. Whoa, I'm not used to being this close to the actual dock. If you go and look back here, all of these are docking locations where players can dock at. It's kind of weird to be so close to the letterbox. Right, let's get the hell out of here. Let's get our cargo, landing gear up. There we are. You obviously can't move very fast with your landing gear out. Right. Oh, yeah. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, my God. And that was terrible. That is how you almost destroy your ship. Trespass warning, get out of here. And this is why you don't drink oodles of cider before you play this game. Very important. Let's put some pips into systems so we can get our shields back up. Almost got killed there. That would have been really stupid. And it would have been entirely my own fault. Right, so where do we need to go? We need to go to Starport. It needs to go back to this Starport, and it's actually already in the system. So what we need to do is generate a random event. So let's jump into Super Cruise. Super Cruise is your faster than light travel that you'll be spending most time in. You have 3 main modes of travel in this game. You have your standard kind of like impulse kind of speed, where you can nip around starports and that kind of thing. And then you have Super Cruise, which is your faster than light. Unidentified signal source. We might be lucky, that might be it. And then you have your jump, which you use to jump from system to system. Right, now we may have been lucky. Who's this guy? Hey, buddy. It's a good thing we managed. Okay. Now, I'm still getting used to this mission system. See, our contract got updated there. Now, we've basically got a secondary mission from this. I'm assuming this guy is going to pay us a lot more money for the same item. The only thing is, we don't have the choice of agreeing to the new orders or not. I believe it automatically also updates and overwrites your original location. So, for instance, it's a good thing that we managed to find each other. Commander blah blah blah. Yeah. Working on behalf of the Liberals, blah, 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 attempting to retrieve some sort of black box. Very bad for the people I work for, and what's bad for them is bad for all of us. Forget you ever heard anything about, well, would have, blah, 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 blah. Right, so basically this guy wants me to take the black box To the same place. Oh no, there you go. He wants me to take it to the traditional LTT 15461 Freedom Party. You know what? I don't know. Now there is a faction system in this game as well, but I don't really know how it works or anything like that. Now unfortunately, all that area was him. So let's jump out. And hopefully we can find our black box. I'd like to know how much he's offering me. Because that... Break your contract with the Liberals. So he wants me to break my contract. But... Okay, so they're going to pay... Let's just do it, see what happens. They're going to offer me 13 grand. So if I abandon... Deliver to there. It's not actually telling me how much they're going to give me. Which is a little bit annoying. But anyway, let's go on the scout. Now the other problem with this game that I find is to get these missions to, or should I say to complete these missions, you have to roam around space for ages and hope that a unidentified signal source will actually turn up. Which can take between 2 or 3 minutes. That's a strong signal source. That's going to be a heavy load of ships. Don't want to go there. Or it can take half an hour to even 2 hours. I've been roaming galaxies or systems for a very long time in the past to get these high conflict zones or war zones. You can jump into those, pick a faction and start blasting. You have a good chance of making some good money, but you also have a very good chance of dying. One thing I should mention about bounties, if we kill pirates and get bounties, or if we jump into a high conflict zone and kill the enemy team, we'll actually gain money that we can trade in at certain starports. Now, that's all well and good, but if you die, you then lose all of your bounties that you've earned. So... high conflict zones, in my opinion, are best left until you have more than one of you flying around. Now, unfortunately, we are really mass locked. We're going very slowly here. Oh shit, don't want to do that. And that's because of the gravity around here. Really need to try and break free of the gravity of these planets. Can't actually see any of these planets. Let's get the hell out of here. Now I'm hoping nobody's going to attack me. When you're in supercruise like this, you can get interdicted by enemies, which means they can, if you have a special module on your ship, you can interdict. There we go, starting to boost up a bit now, and you can knock people out of warp and then attack them. It happens quite a lot. Right, so let's keep trawling space. Now the best way I've found to make money is to go and... oh, hello, what are you? Unidentified signal. That could be what we're looking for. Slow down. Now, over here, we have our unidentified signal source and distance and speed. To actually get into that event, or any location target that we're locked on, you actually have to get both of those bars into the blue and then disengage, and then that is how you arrive at a starport or one of these areas. Now that little crosshair in the next to our scanner there, that is what we're... well, the blue dot in the middle is our target. If it's solid, that means we're facing the right way. If it's got a hole in it, that means it's behind us. Very important bits of information. Right, hopefully there'll be a pirate or two around here that we can take some shots at. But on the whole, although this game is far, far from perfect, it is so much fun. Right, we need to kill that speed a bit. Just should have made it then. But apparently there's nothing here. Let's just try the scanners. Maximum scanning range. There's nothing here. That is something that's happened a couple of times. You find these random events, then you go to the random event and there's nothing there. Now I don't know if that's supposed to happen or whether that's a bug, because you saw both of those lines were in the blue, so we should have come out of something. Right, well, let's keep looking. Now our fuel gauge, I don't know if you can actually see that because it's quite zoomed out, but we have a solid bar under the fuel. That's the fuel tank that we're running on. And then you have the multiple little squares under that, and there are full fuel tanks. Ooh, hello. Oh god, approaching fast. Come on, give me the goods, baby. Give me the goods. Whew. You know what? I haven't drunk cider in so long. Since Christmas, actually. Let's see if we can burn off some speed. It's making me feel like I should be out pirating. I actually do have some rum as well, but I'm going to lay off that. Now, hopefully, this guy is going to have our black box. If not, maybe we get something we can shoot at. Coming in way too heavy for that. Let's burn off some speed. Man, you know what? I've never had a HOTAS system in my life. A hands-on stick and throttle. And I don't know how I got on without it. It's so immersive. It just has such a cool feeling to it. And the X55 has had some bad rap as well. A lot of people say that they have problems with them. But mine's been flawless. So, yeah, maybe I'm lucky. Maybe it's early days. I'm not sure. There we go. Safe disengage. Alright, what are we looking at here? Hey, what do we got? I have a couple of ships. Let's scan any of these bad boys. Let's see if we have a target. Type 6 transport. That's probably not going to be anything hostile, but you never know. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? Hey, he's wanted. Right, weapons hot. Let's grab us a nice bit of money. Never taken out a Type 6 before, so this is going to be new. This ship is armed with 4 weapons. I have my... No cargo, waste of time. The hell are you talking about? No, I do not have any cargo. I'm in a combat ship. Damn, this guy is getting around me. Where are you? Let's hit the reverse thrust. That's one thing the AI never accounts for. Good old reverse thrust. Right. So I have 2 pulse lasers on this thing. And I have some... Oh, put some pips into weapons. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, you're not going to hurt me, sir. Not going to happen. And I have some Gatling guns. Don't know why we're using Gatling guns in space. I assume they're space Gatling guns. That would make sense. I do like to think that they're some kind of railgun. But no, they can't be though, because you actually get railguns in this game as well. Come on, you. Ain't happening, buddy. Ooh, yes. We've almost got him already. Now, lasers are good for burning off shields. And kinetic weapons are good at doing hull damage. So it's really good to have a combination of. Now, also, there are other weapons. You can get railguns, like I mentioned. You can get heavy cannons. You can get a plasma gun as well for anti-capital ship kind of duty. I've never come across a capital ship in this game. I'd be kind of concerned if I did. Now, the only thing with the cannons is they do take ammunition, whereas obviously the lasers don't. And come on, come on, come on. Let's see ya. Give me that bounty. Now, as for... Oh, yeah, the cannons have to periodically change magazines as well. Oh, he's down. He's ours. Whoa, 28 grand. Not actually too bad. Now, that should go into our log here. Yeah, so there we go. 28 grand bounty. If we die, we will lose that bounty. It's forward thrust. Doesn't appear to be anything else out here. This isn't where we want it to be, so let's jump. Oh, weapons are out. Retract weapons. Can't jump if you have landing gear out, cargo scoop out, weapons out, anything like that. Right, let's get on out of here. 28 grand. That's not too shabby. Now, if we go hunting, we can make that kind of money quite easily. Now, let's keep hunting. Now, are you going to give me what I want? Now, I have read a tip that one of the best ways of making random events turn up is if you pull your pull your throttle right down and cruise at the slowest speed. I have experimented with doing this and I haven't found that it makes too much difference. Right. 3 new contacts. Come on, give me what I want. And this kind of does illustrate the problem with the mission system. I find that you could basically just not do them and go bounty hunting. We don't have the black box. Forget you ever heard of black box. Ah, hang on. Does he not want us to pick it up at all? Ah, hang on. I don't think they want the black box. So we just have to go to traditional Freedom Party LTT 1546. Right, let's just have a look. I have a feeling we don't even have to find the black box. So let's see if it's nearby. Yep, that's where we need to go. Lock destination. Let's go see if these guys are going to give us anything. Now this is quite far away, so we're going to have to jump. So, power FTL. Now see the blue bar on our fuel meter? That's how much fuel this jump's going to burn. But luckily, my ship is equipped with a fuel scoop, which means if we arrive out of warp at the correct type of sun, we can actually scoop fuel from the sun. Let's do it. Right. Shouldn't take too long. I love this warp, man. It looks beautiful. Boom. There we go. And that engine sounds amazing. Right, let's grab some fuel whilst we're here. That is a good fuel scoop. That is the best fuel scoop I've ever had. That is... Oh shit, too close to the sun. There we go. So that was scooping 50 odd tons per second. And we're only burning 0.6 ton per hour. So that was pretty damn fast. Now we do have a heat gauge, and if we get too close to the sun, you know, go figure. Right. So where do we need to go? Yano Terminal. Let's see if we can plot a course to Yano Terminal from here. Nope. Engines are cutting out there for some unknown reason. There we go. Yano Terminal. Where be thee? I'm hoping we're going to get something for this. Where is it? O'Connor. Thompson Port. Huh. I don't think the area we need to go is here. That's a little bit annoying. Surely, hang on, let's check the old galactic map. Now we need to go. Is that where we need to go? That might be where we need to go. Unfortunately, we have no Star system data available. Well, let's plot a course. It's only 2-3 jumps away. Right. Let's do it. The bloody cat's letting himself on. Oh. Yeah. Stupid cat. There you go. Right, where we go? Where's our jump point? Yeah, this fuel scoop's really good. I've had quite a few of them. I've never had one that can scoop up like half a ton a second.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, let's boost on out of here. Yeah, that's 4.36 light years away, and going at our current speed, it would take us 29.2 real-time days to get there. This is actually, from what I've heard, this is a scale model of our Milky Way. So that's pretty impressive. But how they can claim that, who knows? There's no real way, you know, we could find that kind of thing out. That is good cider. Ooh.
Cider.
Cider. No, we're not drinking cider. That is English vintage cider.
Cider.
It's quite nice, actually.
Down here. Cider.
Cider.
Oh yeah.
I'm a cider drinker. I drink it all of the day. Right. Alright. Carried away over there. Right.
Having a rummy sing song.
Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, don't want to go into the sun. That would not be wise. There we go. Right. 5.24 light years away. We're kind of stuck in the gravity of the sun there. You can see our speed meter is 0.8 C there. That was not accelerating for a long time because we were stuck in the gravity of the sun. Let's get out of here. Come on, get those engines warmed up. Actually, I think if we put more pips into engines. No, actually, it doesn't work like that. Not when you're in, Super Cruise, as far as I know. Okay. Now, we've got pretty good fuel tanks on this thing. You can upgrade them, of course, but there's no real reason ever to be without a fuel scoop. If you're flying around without a fuel scoop, you're inevitably probably going to die at some point. If you run out of fuel in space and you can't get to anywhere where you can refuel, you are hosed. It's never happened to me because I've always had a fuel scoop. But I have died through some other stupid ways, like trying to boost through the letterbox. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to flatten your ship against the side of a space dock, that's the best way to do it. Unfortunately, we can't, if we cancel that, you can't allocate pips in Super Cruise, unfortunately. Right, let's get out of here. Come on, let's get those engines fired up. Now, opposite your scanner there, next to your speed bar, I don't think I can zoom in, unfortunately. Right there, that 56%, that is how hot your ship is. Now, if that goes up to like 100, 120, you start taking a little bit of damage. But if it goes all the way up to 200%, that's when you want to panic. So when your ship's flipping its shit and moaning that you're at 80 odd percent or 90 odd percent, you're nowhere near the danger zone at that point. Yeah, well, there we are. Nice fat tank of go juice. Now apparently we have arrived. So let's check our locations. Nav beacon, Kimblin, Holland. Aha! That's where we need to go. Lock destination. Where are ya? There we are. Oh, it's miles away. 1,000. Yeah, these are always a pain in the ass as well. 1,600 odd light seconds away is a lot. And a lot of people are hoping that you're going to be able to kind of speed this up, because there's some Some terminals that I've jumped to before have been like 128,000 light seconds away, something like that. And I'm not kidding, that can take 20 to 30 minutes going towards. Now my mate, he says, you know, that's part of the space exploration, but at the end, to a degree, I agree with him, but at the end of the day, games are also there to be fun. And staring at blacks... Why has my engine's cut out? Ah, it's because I pushed the reverse button. My bad. Staring at a black nothingness for up to 20 minutes at a time is, you know... I could go outside and look at the night sky if I wanted to do that. That is not what I want to do in my video games, god damn it. Right, oh, slow down. We're coming in hot and heavy this time. Way too fast. Let's burn off a little bit of that speed. There we go. Now we're cooking. 70 light seconds. Especially when you're doing one of those long journeys. Oh, give her a bit of gas there. Especially when you're doing one of those long journeys and you're also caught in the gravity well of another planet. Now, if we keep our throttle into the blue, as you can see there, it should automatically decrease speed to arrive at the terminal. It's quite good at doing it, but I have had a couple of occasions where it will still overshoot you, and to be fair, I do prefer having hands-on control myself, because if you have hands-on control you can get yourself there a little bit quicker. Yeah, mum. Slow down. Considering it as so nicely. And we're going to overshoot. That was my fault. That was completely my fault. Circle this thing around and let's have another go. Okay. Let's pitch her down. Now the other thing that I do sometimes forget to do is when we come out of one of these stations, there we go, we actually have to stop and go to contacts and ask for landing permission. If you fly into a dock without asking for permission, it is an offence. And you can rack up a good few credits that way. Now another point to add, terminals and docks will always be facing towards, if I actually stop here, will always be facing towards planets and suns and things. I can't actually see one here, too far away perhaps, but that is the theory. So if you're ever stuck looking for the letterbox, it should be facing at the closest celestial body around. But how much of an exact science that is, I can't prove. Right, let's go dock. You only have 10 minutes to dock. If you don't dock in time, as far as I know, you get your landing status gets revoked. I think you get a bit of a penalty, but I might not be right about that. Now we're gonna go easy, easy, easy. Yeah, mum. Don't get poked in the eye. There we go. Right, so where are we going? We're going to pad 27. There we go. Right, now you have to aim. Oh god, wrong button.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
Yeah, it's all under control, computer. All under control.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
There you go.
Cargo
Nope, that's a cargo scoop. I have almost 100 buttons on this thing.
Retracted.
There we go. Right, let's drop us down. I have to get into the middle of that, and then it's kind of automatic. Kind of sucks you in. So that's correct. And dump her down.
Docking successful.
One thing I must say about this game is the sound is fantastic. In fact, I would go as far as saying the sound in general for this game is phenomenal. So let's have a look at the old Starport services. We'll reload our weapons. Refuel all. And have a look at the bulletin board. Really? They're giving us 1,800 credits. Really? 1,800 credits. That was really not worth my time. Anyway, what else can we do here? Proactive combat missions. Go to a war zone. I'm not powerful enough really to do anything like that. What about processing operations? Cargo. Due to a break in our supply chain, our processing facility on Yano Terminal is currently idle and it's costing us credits. We require Bertonite. Ooh. So they want that. In theory, that wouldn't actually be a hard mission to do. The only thing is, if I go to commodities market, these are all the things you can do. Trading is a very viable option in this game, and some people make a lot of money doing it. Look, they have beer and liquor and wine. Where's the cider? That's what I want to know. What is it? What does this game have against cider drinkers? Now we want that stuff. We can actually buy it here. No, we can't. They don't actually have any. New transaction. Yeah, they don't actually have any here, which is a shame. So I would have to go somewhere and find that. It shouldn't actually be that hard to find. I believe there are certain apps you can get for this game, but I don't like to do that. And I could only carry 4 tons of cargo in this ship, so it's not really worth it. Now, you can explore the stars and go here and sell your exploration data. Most of what I found in this game so far is you don't seem to get a lot of money doing that. But the further away you go to sell that data from where you got it, the more money you get. So that kind of makes sense, you know. There's no point living in New York and selling people around a map of New York. Let's have a look at the... We've not got... Oh yeah, we had a bounty to cash in as well, didn't we? There we go. That's a little bit healthier. Let's see if there's anything we can actually buy in our ship. We could buy a new ship. A hauler, not interested. Eagle, Sidewinder. That's the starting ship. Now, a Cobra Mark III. I'm not sure where I'm going to go from this ship. I have the ship that's a step up from that, but it's kind of a lot cheaper than this one. In fact, my ship cost about half of this ship. So I'm not really sure. But, I'll have to have a think about it. I don't really know the ships that well in this game. But I'm probably going to leave it there for now anyway. End the stream. Make sure everything came out okay. But yeah, that was just a quick look at Elite. And next time, next stream, I think we're going to do some bounty hunting. So thanks for watching, guys. And until next time.